favor. Now I need cash app. I need some favor. But God will truly, truly show up, and he will never leave you in a position that you are not able to handle. Yeah. So please take the time, go in there, read, study.
And if you don't want, okay, so let's talk about that though, because we have some people who say, I don't know how to study the Bible. And I wasn't like them. I didn't grow up in the church. I didn't grow up in the church. My mom taught me how to pray, but my life was very, very dysfunctional. And you and I have both similar stories, and we might come back and have to do a whole nother session on that.
May have to.
Yeah, but I didn't grow up in the church, but I didn't give my life to Christ until I was pregnant, 7 months pregnant with my daughter, where I was experiencing the spirit of condemnation, and it kind of pushed me into the church. And I went to church, gave my life to Christ when I was 7 months, got baptized when I was 7 months pregnant with my daughter. And then my mom taught me how to pray, and I always prayed, but I didn't realize I was praying, because in the midst of all the stuff that I was going through as a kid, I always found myself in my room crying at night and crying out to God, asking him to help me. But I don't think I understood the magnitude of what was happening at the time until I got older and started to develop a relationship with God for myself. I did not develop that relationship until I got to my church home, BWC, where I went to, and my pastor, watching her pray and having that authentic relationship with God kind of groomed me to want to do the same. And so she showed us, it was just like the same thing I'm telling you guys, it's a conversation. And so you don't just pick up the Bible, like you don't just join the church and become a microwave Christian overnight. It don't happen like that. It's a little bit at a time where you're changed and you're converted into what God wants you to be. And so you pick up the Bible, and I didn't know how to read the Bible. I didn't know how to do it, but I went to the back and I was like, I'm angry right now. I'm sad. Or I'm angry, and I would pick up the Bible and I would look up the word anger, and I would go find the verses in the Bible, and then I would read it, and then God would illuminate the words on the pages to bring life to me. And that I would say, this is how this person dealt with this situation. Maybe, and then I would start to see myself in that situation, and then that's how I would begin to apply the word to my life. And so you can start off with just that.
Like just that. There are different types of Bible.
There's different types.
Bibles there with the language,
the New Life Application.
Right. So it's
the
more
message.
Modern. So something, all the to, for, with, the what, all that's not there, and you're able to just read it more plainly, which is very helpful for some people. So there are a lot of different types of Bibles. Go to your local bookstore, go online, Google, and find just different translations. And get you a study Bible. Get you a study Bible to break it down. I have maybe 5 different Bibles, and when I'm preparing for something, I will have all of them spread out, because my favorite, actually at the bottom, it breaks it down, each little verse.
Mine is the New Life Application.
Right. So I love favorite. That. We went shopping and got all these. She got me by this book. Baby, them little, anyway. But get you a lot of different study guides,
tools,
tools and workbooks, everything, and research. Just like if you're researching for, you've had to write thesis, you've had to write essay. It's a process. You have different sources. And there is no wrong way to talk to God. That is your father. That is your daddy. There is no wrong way to talk to your daddy. There isn't. But be real. I've made the comparison. I have children coming from everywhere, and they come downstairs, and it's normally, "Hey, mama, good morning. How you doing?" Or, "Mama, you got something to do today." That's what I expect to hear. But if they were to come, bopping down the stairs, "Good morning, mother. Did you sleep well?" I'd be like, "What's wrong with you? Did you hit your head coming out?" Because you're my child, and I know you, and I know how you talk. I know the sound of your voice. I can tell who it is just by
you
how
about to
their
preach.
feet.
I know the sound of your voice. Girl, stop playing.
I know
the
who
sound
it
of your
is
voice. Oh my
just
God.
by how their foot hits the step. I remember being a child and being at church, my home church. I'm from Cleveland, and I was in my home church, and we would be in what used to be the pastor's old office, and they had turned it into something else, another little room, and we were in there one Sunday. And I'm about to preach right now, since you make me go there. But we were in that room one Sunday, and we were laughing and talking, had taken the money we were supposed to put in offering, and went across the street and got us candy, and we were sitting there, and I heard somebody walking, and I told my friends, be quiet. And they were like, what? I said, shh. And I heard them footsteps, and I said, that's my mama. And they was like, how you know that's? I said, I know the sound of her feet hitting the floor. So we went around the wall, and I peeped to see, and sure enough, that was my mama. I knew the sound of her feet hitting the floor. So if you think God does not know you, he knows the sound of your feet. He knows the how the breath sounds coming out your lungs. He knows her heartbeat from my heartbeat. He knows how I blink my eye and how she blinks her eye. So don't think God does not know you. It's up to you now to get to know him. Get to know him. Get to know God. He has an essence. And he has an essence. And when he moves through, I'm going to have to cut you off now. Hold on a second. But when he moves through my house, when he moves through my house, when he's in, and he's everywhere, I can smell him. That sweetness, that sweetness and the joy that sweetness brings. I'm gonna fall back and go because we're about to go somewhere else.
I was just getting ready to say, like he knows all of that. But when you think about that, when you think about what he knows about us, he knows about the spirits that are trying to hinder you.
Yes.
He knows, like if you don't even know, he will tell you.
Oh yeah.
These are the spirits that are trying to hinder you. All you have to do, Jesus, God, please help. Open up your mouth and start talking.
He'll tell you.
A closed mouth don't get fed.
And I would ask. I have asked. Show me that spirit. And
open up your mouth, and he will tell you.
Yes.
This is the spirit that is trying to hinder you. And if you don't know, then you go look it up and figure it out.
Yeah. But there are so many different ones. But we have to be willing. We have to make ourselves available. We have to be usable, pliable, moldable, stretchable, and willing to boldly, and to confront these spirits. The first spirit of shame was in Genesis. They became ashamed when they realized that they were naked. And God asked them, why are you hiding from me? Shame will make you hide. Why are you hiding? Not only were they hiding from God, they were hiding from each other. They both out there naked. Y'all been out there naked forever. But until your eyes were open to shame. So not only were you ashamed to be seen by each other, but you were ashamed to be seen by the one who created you. Yeah. So shame will make you hide. And it will make you hide in places that then will pull you deeper down. So we were going to, but we're running short on time. But we're going to do this again because I had such an awesome time.
I did too. This was pretty good. I like this. This was pretty good.
So I'm going to make her commit right now. We're going to come back. She educated me and some of our friends. We were having a girlfriend's kickback, and she educated us on the Jezebel spirit. It's not what you think. I'm going to go ahead and encourage you to do a little advanced research. The Jezebel spirit.
Oh gosh, and now I'm committed.
And when you read that thing, be ready, because when we come back, Janel's gonna break that thing down.
It's gonna be all about. I might have to bring in a force though.
You're gonna break it down because it's something.
I might have to bring a force with me. So
okay, yeah. So I ain't gonna. I already know who she's talking about, but I ain't gonna even call her name and put her on the spot.
They don't put her on the spot, but I might have to bring a force with me, because that thing right there, like it's
something.
Yeah, like something. That's a major, yeah.
But it's something I would encourage people, if you're starting a ministry, if you are over a ministry already, if you are getting into,
You don't want somebody to
really
come
need
in
to
and
know.
tear down your
Right. You
structure.
really need to understand
Yeah.
what the Jezebel spirit is. So, Janelle, I have truly enjoyed you coming to hang out with me today. I am so glad that you agreed when I asked you. I have had a wonderful time.
I did too. So,
Awesome.
but guys, don't forget to like and share my Facebook page at the Prayer Cafe with Janelle.
And she does
The
dance.
Prayer Cafe with Janelle. Janelle J. Robinson. Also, guys, I am participating in the Resurrection War Call. It's for November the 7th, and we have a whole line of dynamic, powerful, anointed speakers who are going to bring the word from you, the word to you. God is calling us. He's calling us to prayer. So we need to link up, especially in this time.
Yes.
Where we're going through the pandemic and presidential elections and like all this stuff that's going on. God is asking us to link up together and be unified.
Yes.
So it's going to be a Zoom event. So you can go and register at the Resurrection War Call. And I will share the link with Velma,
and I will attach the link.
Then she will attach it to this page. But please make sure it's a free event. And so you don't have to pay a thing, but just come and be blessed and be poured into. Yes. And so I look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be awesome.
Yes. Well, and you guys know where you are. You're on the platform. So like, share, comment. Let me get this right because my PR agent gives me this in order, and I try to get it right. Like, share, turn on your notifications. Check out the events tab so you can keep up.
I didn't even get all that. She didn't tell me all that. Tell me turn on event tabs and all that stuff.
You know she's gonna be watching, so you want to go ahead and tell her she's slipping.
So I better not do that because
Well, I have mine. No. Like, share, turn on your notifications so when I'm live, you will know it, and check your events tab for any upcoming events here on the platform. Thank you so much for spending this time here with me and Janelle. We appreciate it. And as always, you are such a blessed person. And that blessing is not wasted. You're supposed to use it to get on out there and bless somebody else. Have an awesome, awesome day.
Bye, guys.